We all know our beloved protagonist from Omori, Sunny. Wait, actually we don't. We control this man throughout the game, yet we know almost nothing about him. He's just head empty. In fact, most of what we know of him we get from his friends, which raises the question, who even is Sunny? And what was he like before the truth? Also, shouts to this comment again for the video idea. Now, the hardest part of this video is, as you all may know, we never get a single piece of dialogue from Sunny, well, except for these two. So that makes things a bit challenging, but we do get to literally see his thoughts a lot. Which brings us to the most obvious part of his personality, his very vivid imagination. I mean, he came up with an entire world in his head and even a whole soundtrack for it. Even before Headspace was created, he liked to daydream a lot, as we learned in the Lost Library. But like I said, this was pretty clear and it doesn't really tell us that much about Sunny himself. Well, I guess there's one more thing that is really clear, and that is that Sunny is very quiet. He says nothing, not in real life or even in his dreams. Don't get me wrong though, I'm sure he has said things every now and then, especially to those close to him, just a lot less compared to the usual person. Personally though, I would not say this man is shy, considering the crazy amount of things this dude does in the real world. And he does it all without any kind of hesitation. But I guess socially, yes, he is pretty shy. Those are pretty much the three things that we can say for sure are part of his personality. And now for the hard part, figuring out the rest without any kind of dialogue, which is usually pretty important. Thankfully, we do have a bit of a crutch with our friend Basil and his photo album. Because for some reason he really, and I mean really, liked taking photos of Sunny. And in these photos we have some descriptors of Sunny. For example, this photo says Sunny is a little shy, but he's a really good listener. Okay, never mind, that's the only descriptor. But we do have more photos of him just simply being himself and living his best life. There's one thing I do want to point out about all these photos though, and that is that this man never seems to actually smile, like ever. He does say he doesn't like smiling in photos, but even just in normal or even when he's unaware that there's even a photo being taken, he's just like, I don't even know what to call this. Like, I guess he's like stoic or always serious, stone faced. I don't know. But yeah, he seems to be chill like a lot or like all the time. Next, I want to move on to how his friends describe him. Obviously, we already had Basil saying he's a good listener, and apparently even Aubrey says he's a pretty good listener. It's also stated very early in the game that Omori, and I'm assuming also Sunny since it's his counterpart, has a very good memory. And I think those are the only important things that are actually said about him, like explicitly. There are of course more trivial things like Hiro saying he didn't like sleeping alone when he was younger, but as far as I can remember, I think that's it. Unless there's more that I'm missing, but I think that's it. So, as you can see, there's not a lot to Sunny that is shown throughout the game, at least not straight up just boom, thrown in your face, here it is, this is Sunny. But there are indeed some hints and implications throughout the game. So I'll try giving my summary of what I think Sunny was like before the truth. Fair warning though, I'm kind of bad at describing things. Sunny is a quiet person who cares a lot about the people in his life, always willing to listen when no one else would. He has a great memory and quite the vivid imagination. He seems to be pretty chill the majority of the time unless something really big happens. He likes gaming, playing the violin, spending time with his friends, and sleeping. And I think that is about it. I won't lie, it does feel very incomplete. Like there's almost nothing to it. Like that's like a good 2-3 sentences. But hey, there's only so much you get from 3 days of a person's life and a few memories. In conclusion, I guess you could say he's pretty Sunny.
You already made that joke.